shifting gears a bit, the sheriff has left, but we're not done with the show yet. We're going to be talking now about the 8th annual Jingle Bell Run. Did you know about the Jingle Bell Run? It's to raise money for the Arthritis Foundation. I already learned something with our guests as they just sat down with us this morning. With the Arthritis Foundation's Taylor Morrison. Hello to you, sir. Thank you for coming on. Also, Leah Kate and her mom, Amy. Hello.
Hello. Thank you.
Thank you both for coming on. And you know, when you think about arthritis, sometimes it affects thousands and thousands of people, and that's why this is a very worthy charity run. But children too.
Yeah.
Leah, so children suffer from arthritis.
Yes.
She deals with it. Talk a little bit about. I mean, I didn't know. I assumed in rare cases. Is it rare or?
Yeah, so we're talking 7,000 in the state of Tennessee, 1.3 million in Tennessee. So,
okay, overall.
So
but
certainly,
that,
yeah, certainly kids are, I guess, the small portion of that. But when you see that firsthand, it certainly drives it home that, you know, that this is a big impact.
Yes, but when we talk about arthritis, it's something that it's been around, obviously. We've known it. This is not new. People have suffered for this for years. The money that's raised through the Arthritis Foundation, you know, Jingle Bell Run and other fundraisers, it goes toward continuing research?
Absolutely. So there's a portion of breakdown. It's on our website, arthritis.org, Tennessee, and it looks at, some of this goes to research, some of it supports kid camps and things like that, so we can provide education in the community.
When did you learn your daughter had been diagnosed with this? She's just, what, 10 years old?
She's 10 now. She was actually in preschool in a gymnastics class when the lead gymnastics teacher noticed stiffness in her wrist and she was having trouble. So it took us about a year of doctor's appointments and she was officially diagnosed in kindergarten.
Okay, and because at first you think, oh, it's just a pulled muscle or something like that. That's probably the last thing, because you don't have arthritis, right?
No, and I really didn't know children could get arthritis, so it came to a shock to us.
Yeah, and so the treatment for it for her is what?
Sure, when she was first diagnosed, they put her to sleep and did some joint injections, steroid injections to kind of get it under control. And then she also does occupational therapy. They fit her with a splint, and she gets medicine at Vanderbilt Children's Hospital once a month through an IV.
Okay, that works. And she's tough when it comes to needles, I bet.
Absolutely.
Leah, what sports do you like to play?
Softball and basketball.
Softball and basketball. What position do you play in basketball? You're taller. Are you
I'm the manager.
Oh, you're the manager. So you're probably going to be a coach too, huh? That's pretty neat. So softball and basketball are the ones. And are you able to do pretty much now? You feel better now with your treatments? Does it still, like right now, does anything hurt? Okay, so it really does work. And the same type of treatments Leah gets go toward adults as well?
So yeah, there's common forms of treatment that you might see a kid have as well as an adult, but what works for Leah Kate might not work for her neighbor.
Now, with anyone who gets it initially, will it potentially progressively get worse? Does it stay the same? Does the treatment then stunt it? So
thankfully, just kind of where we are with medicine, it does get, we get to see better effects now. So what maybe in 1980 we had available is, you know, it's gotten better. So I don't think we're at a point where we can cure arthritis, right? But certainly managing some of the effects, maybe not, you know, such severe causes or severe damage can occur.
Now, if she didn't get treatment, will she progressively get more of it with time, or can the treatments try to slow the spread of it?
Yeah, the treatments now, like Taylor was saying, are so advanced. It almost has her almost in a medical-induced remission.
Yeah, I would never know. I mean, you don't know. You see the image of arthritis for me is an older gentleman, or maybe with a cane, who's obviously having trouble, you know, walking.
Just your like dated, you know, older folks grow into, and they get old and they get arthritis, right? But
that's all right. Don't worry about that.
Right. So like some of that, you know, the wear and tear arthritis is part of life. But when you see a 10-year-old going through softball,
I'm glad you brought her along. She's made for TV. Doesn't she look good on? Can you see yourself on TV there, Leah? You are made for it. Yeah, wave to your friends out there. There you go.
That's right.
So let's talk about the Jingle Bell Run. This is great. There's a lot of, you know, worthwhile fun runs that go on, and this is one certainly worth mentioning. So it's going to be this weekend. Just tell about it and how people can sign up for it and where it starts and all of that.
Certainly. So the Jingle Bell Run, 8th annual. It's a big time. It's in the Franklin Square, so it's a local race. It does benefit children and adults with arthritis. It's a fun run, so we're talking, you know, a festive family environment. I know Amy always brings out 40 of her family members to support Leah
Good.
Kate. So we have a lot of folks. It's a usually around 1,500 person race.
Pretty
It
good.
starts at 8:30.
Yeah.
You can register at www.jbr.org, and that's jinglebellrun.org. And like I said, all the money we raise does go to research and supporting children through various education
What if someone
opportunities.
shows up that morning out there at the
Certainly.
race? You can sign up out there as
Bring
well.
it
What
on.
is it? The $40, $50?
It's $40,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
it's
typically what they
$40.
are. $40, and then it comes. You get the cool T-shirts. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Well, that's the
So
team
these
shirt.
are-
That's
These are our team.
that's Team Leah Kate. So there's teams running, but then all 1,500 people run the course, and it's a. What did you say? It's a 5K.
It's a 5K, yeah. So 3.2 miles. If you can walk it, there's a 1 mile portion.
That you can just walk. And
you
the
just
main
walk.
thing is just get out there with fellowship with a bunch of people and go
That's
for a
right.
run. And then the money, as you said, pretty much stays here in town. It was interesting. That it's been around so long and there's been so much research into it. Do you think they'll ever find a cure? What do you hear from your doctors? Is that where they're going? Is there something that they're just going to learn better to manage it? Better ways to manage. What do you think, Mom?
Oh, definitely, we're praying for a cure, absolutely.
And the doctors tell you that that's not out of the realm. A cure could come.
Absolutely, with medical advancements,
Yeah.
absolutely, and all the funding. I mean, that's one reason why we support the Arthritis Foundation and help them fundraise is for better treatments and a cure someday.
And there are different types of arthritis too, we should say. I mean, obviously she's young, and I mean there are people who fall and break a bone or something, or a joint is injured, and then they develop arthritis because of that
right.
injury. So it can be either something that happens to you. It can also, I'm guessing, is hers genetic?
Well, with hers is an autoimmune disease,
Okay, that's what
and
you
it's
said.
the juvenile idiopathic arthritis.
Okay.
So some of that comes out of nowhere. Some of that passes.
No way to explain why. Like you ask, why does she have this? And who knows?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, and then there's rheumatoid arthritis, which
Yeah,
is.
it's gonna be your joint swelling and typically your hands, your wrists.
You see that typically in older folks? Is it?
I don't know. My mom has arthritis, so I'm not going there yet.
Okay, yeah, no, that's it. Well, the point is, by bringing her, I think everyone needs to understand, you think you know what arthritis is, but it affects a whole range of ages. And you're awesome for coming on this morning. That's great. Are you going to run in the race too? Be able to do that? Think you can run the whole 5K without stopping and walking? Oh, you could do it. Yeah, but you gotta walk with your mom. She'll
That's
take
right.
it easy. Well, I hope a lot of people come out. It's a great cause, and and like I said, I didn't even really realize that it can manifest itself in children as well. So you're helping a whole broad range of people by participating.
Certainly.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having
you
us.
both. Good luck with all this. Put her there, kiddo. We'll see you. Have good luck with that. And I'll give them again when I come back to say goodbye. The details one more time for the run. So thank
Wonderful.
you all three for coming on.
Thank
have
you
have
for
fun
having
this
us.
weekend. All right.
Yeah, we'll have a
Thank
blast.
you.
We'll be right back with a programming note about tomorrow and a little more information just to remind you if you want to sign up and participate in the run to help people like Leah. We'll be right back after this.